Good morning, my beautiful earth angels. So, it's almost one, but you could tell by my puffy eyes that I slept in a lot today, and then I went into some meditations, and I'm gonna make me some coffee. So I'm gonna take you along to make some coffee, and we're gonna have a little chat. So we're in my little living room slash working room area, and I absolutely love this video. It's one of my favorite videos, and when I talk about creating like a really serene energy around your home, this is something I look at and I listen to. The jazz is very light, and it's inside of a coffee shop. I absolutely love coffee shops. I think like one of my dreams is to have like a little spiritual coffee shop where you just kind of like go, have your coffee, and maybe have like tarot readers and stuff like that. Let's go make my coffee. I like to be as kind of honest as I can with you guys. And the video that I did yesterday, I kind of like went on a rant, and that's not how I want to come across. And the worst part was that I feel like at least one of the people that I was actually renting about, they don't come to my YouTube. And instead, what I did was I heard some of my Patreons, especially one is very, very sweet. And it's super funny because I feel like I'm going to meet her probably in a couple months to a year. And I could see us, even way before anything, I could see us having coffee at like celebration and just kind of like, enjoying that atmosphere, which I absolutely love. I'm so puffy. So I like love to have my coffee in the mason jars. I remember it was, I don't know if it was Paula Dean or maybe it was a Pioneer Woman. I don't remember. I just know that they would talk about like how awesome it was to like make like sweet teas and stuff like that in a mason jar. And you're gonna laugh, but I got these for my oils that I create because I love to make them in the mason jar. I add all the goodies, that ingredients, the crystals, anything that I need to add to them, and then let's brew this guy. And then I put the little lid on, which kind of like holds all that energy inside. And sometimes like when you like open it up, it kind of like pops. So it's really, really cool. I don't know if I just do one shot or two shots, but I was like, since I've been making my coffee at home, like even though I've cheated, I've gone to Starbucks a few times this month, especially with my granddaughters, which is always a real treat because they absolutely love to get their what is it called? The pops, the cake pops. So I was this month, last month has been a little tight, and I'm kind of like watching like all the bills and everything because we tend to oversplurge and not save. And I know this. I'm an old school person, so I know that Mercury retrograde sometimes like whoops our butts when it comes to prosperity. So we should always be prepared for these strong Mercury retrogrades like the one we just had. This is Mrs. Richardson's butterscotch. So I've been like trying like different things because the caramel that that I get, which is the Fontana one, is wonderful, but it's $50. I mean, it's huge. It lasts me a good while, but it's still 50 bucks. Um, and I said, I went to my local supermarket and I was like, well, let's see what they have, and that's what I did. And I have the Ghirardelli caramel, which I love Ghirardelli. So it's not as thick as the Fontana, but it's still nice. And then we're gonna go on a little walk. It's actually really, really good. So just checking all of my goodies. That's all the game. Grabbing my shoes and my coffee, and then I guess I need the keys. We'll go. Does my husband have the keys? We'll go on our little walk. It's really bright out here. Which is not really bright because it's like windy. Look how cute. My neighbor's door. They're doing some kind, or maybe they did it already, some kind of decorate your door contest. And my granddaughter is coming over today. So I bought some like squishy eyes, and I have like a bunch of Halloween decorations. have not decorated for Halloween because they kept telling me they're coming over, and they love, love, love to do it. So I've been kind of waiting for them. So I'm hubby's is the one that started this of getting me like out of my house. I used to like walk a lot, and since COVID, I had already gained weight. I had gained like 25 pounds. And then during COVID, I just became such a fat ass because even though like I run around the house, I still eat the same. I'm not a big eater, but I imagine my metabolism's like not the best. So if I don't exercise, yeah. So I think I've gained in total like 40 pounds between before COVID and then during COVID. So yeah, I feel it. So where I live is really nice. Um, it's a resort style community. So you have like really cool stuff. Like let me show you. That is volleyball. It took me for a moment. It's volleyball. They're pet friendly. They were walking into like to the right. This is the gym. Really cool. And then you can have your parties here. Really nice. That's the pool area. Yeah, racquetball, which I love to play. Like it's like I've been so like scared of coming out of my home. I'm like super sensitive now. I've always been sensitive, but now it's just like I'm really sensitive. And then this is like the arcade and like slash game room. They have like a bunch of like awesome games, and we have an indoor basketball, which is super awesome. So yeah. And then I love to just come here since hubby's in the gym. I haven't, you were like, well, why aren't you in the gym? Well, I don't like gyms. That's one, right? I like to go and like walk around um, outside. Like hubby promised to take me next week on a kayaking. We were gonna go when we went to the Keys, but the weather's been like really iffy. So, yeah, no, we weren't able to kayak. We weren't even able because he was like, he really wanted. Oh, my hair is a disaster. Look at this, guys. I'm a mess. This illness that I got, whatever. That's why the protection ritual is so important because, and then seeing what happened yesterday when I did the other video, that the people like that I didn't want to to people that I really wasn't even thinking about, definitely wasn't thinking about, of my rant, they're the ones that felt it. And I feel so bad when I woke up today to that. Oh my God, were you talking about me? Or, I have my Patreons. I cannot emphasize how much I appreciate you guys, and some of you, like, I have one Patreon, him and me go like way back when I restarted my Etsy early 2020. And when he goes like a few weeks and doesn't message me, Sparrow will be like, hey, message so and so. And I'll be like, hey, well, I haven't heard from you. You okay? How are you doing? And then they'll tell me like they've been like busy or they've been doing this or that or the other. So, and this beautiful person that got super hurt because, and I get it because I'm sensitive too. So I totally understand, like, ego being like, that bitch is talking about you. No, definitely not. We're gonna go to Celebration when you come over here, and we're gonna have coffee and we're gonna walk in the farmers market. And I'm super excited about that. So definitely not you. And the sad part was that the people that I was like kind of venting about, they don't even watch my YouTube. These are individuals that unfortunately come to me and they try to kind of like take as much as they can, because, and I get it, my purpose is, people's lives are in turmoil, you know. So when I tell you about the altar, it's not so you could get it. I want that if you do get your altar, it's because you really need it and you're going to benefit from it. Not because you want to hang out with me. Because we could do this on YouTube. And now since I feel better, we will be having our lives starting I probably do one tomorrow. Today we're super busy because of course we have the Bass Ritual for Patreons. I only have, I think, 3 Patreons that are doing it. One of them won it, and I had 2 other Patreons. And then, of course, I have my Bass Ritual and the Bass Ritual for my children. And I'll share glimpses of it on YouTube, but this is solemnly for my Patreons. So, Patreons, of course, you get to see the whole ritual. And I will be getting the oils and stuff like that next week. Of course, you'll probably see the stuff. Um, I think I like to do the boxes. I know that it kills the surprise, but I find that, my life is like such a mumble jumble with so many things to do that I find that it's better if I just kind of like, hey, this is the box, this is what goes in it, I send you a lot of instructions and stuff like that with your moon boxes, but there's something about instructions and there's another thing about saying, hey, this oil, we use it for this, or these candles, we use it for that. Especially that the December boxes is going to have the New Year's energy, which I'm super excited about. Spirit gave it to me. So I already got, I absolutely love Lelo, I might say it wrong, Lelowins? You see all my like notes in it. This is actually for next year, and I like the spells in this one way better than the spells of 2021. So if you're like wanting to do, they have such beautiful, and I'll share one with you that I thought it was really nice for me to do my Patreons. Their Patreons, when the video finally uploads, because believe it or not, I booked a video last night and the video is like an hour long, and my phone must have turned off. I was such crap yesterday. I'm so sorry, guys. And then the video that I share for my Patreons never uploaded because my phone turned off. So there's a ritual in here that I thought it was the prettiest. I work a lot with the goddesses of water. Listen to this, guys. So this ritual is supposed to be for November the 3rd. It's incense of the day is mulberry, which I love mulberry. Mulberry is very prosperous. It says put some seashells and some blue glass marbles in a mason jar. What I was talking about, mason jars. We use them for everything. Add 8 shiny dimes and 8 shiny pennies. Add purified water until the jar is 1/2 to 3/4 full. Hold your hands over the jar and you say, Great Mother of the waters, Goddess of the rivers, oceans and seas, I call upon your generosity and your lavish abundance now. I ask that you fill this water with your gifts of nourishment and infinite flow. Thank you. Then you're supposed to seal the mason jar securely with the lid and turn it upside down to serve as a homemade ocean globe. Place it near your workspace or in the wealth of your home. It says rear left corner of your home while standing at your front door facing inward. And say, I now align with the vibration of increase and call it into my life. I am in the flow of divine blessings and my life is flooded with wealth. Now, I follow her. This is by Tess Winhurst, and I have her on Instagram. She is really cute. Anywho, I would totally add a little more stuff to it because she says just to add, you're supposed to add 8 shiny dimes and 8 shiny pennies and some glass marbles and seashells. I am all about the sparkles, so I would totally add some like really sparkly, like I'm thinking about maybe going to like Michael's and seeing if they have like something that has to do with like stars and stuff like that. So especially when you flip it, you're supposed to do this, of course, on a Thursday. What did I tell you about Thursdays? Every Thursday for my Patreons, I do a prosperity ritual on my prosperity altar where I just like, I don't put up videos on it because the goddess that I'm working on with a little lizard, that for prosperity, that altar is not literally supposed to be shared. I don't know what it is. At least for me, hey, you're not gonna have my drinks, little wizard. A lizard is coming to have my drinks. So there's certain altars that you're not supposed to like share. And even though my Patreons are still very exclusive and little, I do like do pictures and sometimes I'll share like videos like right before I'm changing them. But now I'm working with a very specific goddess on that altar and it's not to be like shared. So with all that being said, Thursday is the energy of prosperity. Also the energy of 555. It is the 5th day of the week. So you could do like that ritual at 5:55 p.m. There's just like so many pretty ways to open up the flow of prosperity in your life. And I absolutely love coming here now. You know, my husband's in the gym doing his stuff. He feels happy that I'm here. I grab my pen, and I feel like this is also, you know, because another thing is, you know, we're so inside of our homes that we're not breathing this night. Like you could hear like the wind behind me. There is absolutely no one here. First, because which is weird because it's Friday, but well, it is a weekday, so I'm guessing everybody's still at work. And I didn't even show you the little resort beach. It's like a pool, but it's like a beach pool. Really, really nice. I absolutely love this place. My granddaughters are gonna have such a blast. I'm excited about today. So I have a lot of work because I want to do all of this before they come home tonight for you guys. So I will definitely. I love my Yoda. Um, Yoda everything. They will come home, and I want to be able to spend the time with them. Plus, it's this beautiful, magnificent energy of Samhain Sunday. So, and then Monday you have the Day of the Dead, which is the day you connect with the ancestors. So, I recommend that you take out those candles and you just kind of set some beautiful intentions um, from what you would like your ancestors to show you or teach you or connect with you. Thank you all for watching, and I apologize for my rants because I feel like the ones that took that rant did not deserve it. Definitely did not deserve it. And the ones that I did rant about, they didn't even hear it. They don't care. So, yeah. You all have a beautiful day, and I will be back later with our rituals.